by Fade Alvarez.
Fetty.
Fetty?
Is it?
Okay. Is it Fetty? Is it Fetty Wobby?
Fetty Wap? It's Fetty
Yeah.
Wap.
Hey, what's up, guys? Benji and Anthony here again, and thank you for joining us at the bar today for our top 5 movies of the year.
This is our year-end wrap-up special.
Yeah, guys. So right before our New Year's coming up soon, but also just letting you know some of these movies we didn't review because they came out a little bit earlier than we were
Launched
able to
our
review.
channel, yeah.
Yeah, but the cool thing is maybe we'll go back to them in future reviews. So you know what, guys? Let's get into it. So my top 5 of the year has to be Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Director was David Yates. I really liked this movie because it brought me back into the Harry Potter series. And like I said before in that review, I didn't like Harry Potter too much, but the acting, I think everybody mingled together. And of course, I really love the way the Beast looked.
My top 5 is a little darker than yours. It's Witch. It's directed by Robert Eggers. It came out earlier in the year. I believe it came out in February. And it's very slow. One of the slowest movies you'll ever watch. But the payoff at the end is amazing. This movie stood with me for like 2 or 3 days after I watched the film. And it kept me up at night.
My number 4 out of the top 5 is actually Don't Breathe. A little darker, just like your choice, and I really love this movie by Fede Alvarez. He did amazing in this movie. It kept me in suspense. It kept me on the edge of my seat every single moment. The ending was amazing. And if you haven't seen it by now, you guys need to go watch it because the cinematography, the audio, the way you couldn't hear things certain times was amazing.
I totally agree. My number 4 choice is Captain America Civil War. It's directed by Joe and Anthony Russo. I think it's going to be on your list too, right?
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the fact that you got to see these friends start kind of arguing and become a little more realistic. And then that whole airport scene was amazing to me.
Yeah, it was.
My number 3 choice on my top 5 this year is Rogue One. It's directed by Gareth Edwards. It came out just, a couple of weeks ago. Actually. The beginning was a little slow, but the ending was amazing. It totally paid off, and I'm a big Star Wars freak, so yeah.
Makes sense. My number 3 actually is your number 4, Captain America Civil War. I really love this movie by Joe and Anthony Russo. The movie was amazing. It showed the darker side of what I wanted in Marvel movies. Something I really loved about, that changed is that it shows you them fighting. It shows you. And of course, they brought in Spider-Man. I really love that finally we were able to bring him into the Marvel series. And like you said, the airport scene, the fighting scenes, all the beautiful actors that just know how to act and they're perfectly casted. That's what I really loved about that film.
Number 2 in our list, or my list, is Doctor Strange. It's directed by Scott Derrickson, and I actually enjoyed this movie from beginning to end, especially Tilda Swinton. I have a big crush on her. But it actually moved me, and I didn't think that a Marvel movie could do that. Made me think.
Yeah, I can't wait till he comes and joins the Marvel series as well. My number 2 is a little bit different. It's actually Arrival, the alien movie where they come down and they're kind of, doing stuff with language. I really love the film. It kept, like I said, this one kept me wanting to think more, wanting to find out more about what the aliens were. I love the way they kind of portrayed the language barrier and how not only did they do it in one way, but other places did it in different styles with a game or with code or with numbers. So I really love that about this movie, and the ending itself blew my mind. I think it's one of the best endings I've ever seen in any movie, where it just left me at awe when I left the theater. My number 1 film, by far, the one I love the most, and again, it is not something Academy Award winning, is by Tim Miller's Deadpool. That movie to me was amazing, and the reason why was because as a kid, when that first comic book came out in 91 and I was able to pick it up when I was 5 years old, 6 years old when I could read. Wow. I loved this character, the raunchiness, the adult content, the way he just stabs everything and makes fun of it. I love that about that. It shows you my comedic side of how I love that type of raunchiness. And Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool. He was meant to play this bro. And I'm happy that they made it rated R. It was able to bring everything from the comic book and make new fans at the same time. And I just loved it. Hands down, my favorite movie of the year.
My number 1 is little more lighter side. In fact, a lot of people are giving me grief about it. But you know what? This movie made me really happy in 2016. It is Zootopia, Disney's Zootopia, directed by Byron Howard and Richard Moore. I love the contrast of her, the bunny being such an optimistic and kind of almost naive and innocent. And then you have the sly fox who is like street smart. And he's like, you know what? Stick with me. I'm going to take care of you because you're going to just drown on your own. And I love how they, at the end, it just
Starsky and Hutch kind of thing. Right?
Yeah, it was. Exactly. It was actually. It was such a good movie. And that's why it's my number one choice for 2016.
Hey, what's up, guys? Benji and Anthony here again. And thank you so much for joining us today. Our last video of the year for our top 5 of the year.
What is your choice? Let us know. We want to, like Benji says all the time, make a conversation with us. We're going to be doing something special on this video. We're going to be doing a giveaway. What are we giving them?
We're actually giving you guys movie tickets. So hopefully you guys could comment down below of what your favorite movie and why you guys like it. We're giving away 2, either a gift card or the 2 tickets, up to you guys. Wherever you guys want to go, we'll be able to give that. We're going to choose a random comment from the bottom, and we're going to announce it not only on our video that comes out after January, but also on Instagram to let you guys know.
I just want to say thank you. We started this back in August, and you guys have been here. Whether you give us 200 views or you give us 23 views, we appreciate it. Thank you for liking, commenting, and sharing. And we can't wait for next year.
Yeah, guys, it's been fun. It's been amazing. A good start, good trip. And hopefully you guys can join us again in January. Keep going with us all the way. And again, guys, we just want to say, give us a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe.
Don't forget to comment the movie.
And for the end of the year, and my last one, have a good one, guys.